Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Wizard and this is my hardcore vanilla survival series. And in between episodes, I did a little bit of gathering. I went down into the abandoned mine shaft. I didn't go very far because I didn't want to die between episodes and pretty much end the series. But I walked around the corner of where I was and I discovered something really cool. And yes, I'm still using the Unity texture pack. I like that texture pack. And I gathered all that string in the episode in the last episode that you guys were with me. I turned that into wool and I made a bed. And I harvested some cobblestone, got some other stone, got some wood. Because pretty quick here, we're going to be leaving our little hidey hole. And I'm going to be building a little starter house. But the cool thing is, I also found, like I said, I walked around the corner and I found something really cool. I found a mine cart with a chest in it. It had some redstone, some lapis, one diamond, and a saddle. I collected a bunch of the rails and I kept the minecart because I plan on doing something with those later on. And having that abandoned mine shaft directly underneath us, it's going to save me a lot of iron in making the project I want to do later. So, and we're also going to go on a little adventure because I looked around the spawn area a little bit, and I discovered something kind of cool. And I want to go check it out a little bit. And for right now, I'm just going to make a couple sticks because there's a couple tools I want to make to take with us. And I think we're going to have a good time. And as soon as I make the couple tools that I want to make here, we can head out. We'll make an iron shovel and an iron pick. But I'm going to keep the stone pick with us for right now. And we're going to put our iron away so we don't lose that piece. Well, just so it's not taking up inventory space. If we die, we're pretty much done. So not really a big issue worrying about having to die. But we're gonna try our hardest not to. Because like I said, if we die, it's game over and yeah. And I believe it's gonna be nighttime. Well, we got a little bit of time. And I don't want to spend a lot of time there. I do want to collect a little bit of stuff. Made some torches. I should grab some cobblestone because I want to make markers to point our way home so we don't get lost. We get lost, night comes, we're pretty much dead. So, I've done a little bit of exploring, like I said, and I went over this way, and I've seen these acacia, the savanna trees, and just beyond that is what I want to show you guys. Like I said, I'm going to make these little markers. We don't have a lot of food, so we're not going to spend a lot of time exploring, but it'll give us a little adventure, and I want to do a little bit of gathering there, a little bit of gathering on the way. We'll pick the sugar cane up, and I hear a zombie from somewhere, probably underground. And if he's underground, we're just going to ignore him and keep on going. So we don't want to waste too much time. We do want to do a little bit of exploring, and I'm making sure that I can see the trail markers that I'm leaving. Oh, fell in the water. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge of this series because I have a tendency of falling off of and into things. So I'm really going to have to pay attention in this series. If we fall into a ravine, that's pretty much game over. And I believe it was just over this way. It shouldn't be that far. hopefully I'm going in the right direction. It would be cool if we discovered a town, village, whatever you want to call it. I'm making sure I'm setting up trail markers within sight of each other, because then night does come. Night does come, we can just run and find our way home easy. There's a lot of pigs here, but at the moment I'm not seeing what I discovered. Maybe I'm heading in the wrong direction. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. That is a village. And that possibly means potatoes. Yeah, I'd really like to get potatoes because those are an awesome food source in vanilla. Let's see, we've got some villagers here too. Got carrots. Yeah, I'll take the carrots. Because we have a lot of pigs nearby. And we can set up a little bit of a pig farm. Well, this is all carrots. Hopefully they have another, yeah, they have a couple more gardens. They have wheat. And I'm not seeing a blacksmith. So that kind of dulls the excitement a little bit, doesn't it? Is that a half a house or is it just not loaded? It just wasn't loaded. Carrots. Here's potatoes. Well, guys, this is not what I was excited about, but it is a good, it's a good find. Carrots, wheat, carrots, carrots. Boys, this village sure likes carrots, don't they? And there's what I was looking for. And nighttime is coming pretty quick, so I'm probably going to have to, actually, there's some sheep right here. I can get a couple of the sheep. Just enough to make a quick bed. And we can skip the night. Make a crafting table and some other stuff here. Crafting table. I can already hear zombies. So hopefully we get this done before too much stuff spawned. I can still hear zombies somewhere close, which that's kind of worrying, but not too bad. There's something that just died out there in the distance. Got a couple creepers here I'm going to deal with real quick. Okay, one down. There's another one right here somewhere. Yeah, this desert is what I actually discovered and what I wanted to show you guys, because I wanted to take a quick peek into the desert. Oh, thank you, creeper. Take a quick peek into the desert really quickly just to see if we could discover a temple nearby. And I will grab some of this sand to make glass and things like that. There's a little cave here. Take a quick peek into here, see if there's anything. Oh, there's zombies. Plenty of mobs in here. this skull, skeleton. Give us another bone for some bone meal. And pretty much dead ends. Excuse me, guys. Throw a torch up there. Nothing too spectacular so far. No temple. No really good caves. I believe that way is back home. Oh, there's another little cave here, but this doesn't look like it goes anywhere. No, that just comes in here. Well, we'll light it up anyway, so nothing can spawn in there and chase us. I'll climb up to the top of this hill and I'm gonna take a quick look around, and there appears to be some kind of structure right over there. We'll go over and take a look at it real quick. It might just be a desert well. Ouch. Might just be a desert well. There might not be anything too particular, but we'll take a look anyway. It never hurts to take a quick look. Yeah, that appears to be just a desert well. I don't think there's anything in these. And these are kind of rare. I haven't really seen these a lot. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen many of those? I've seen maybe one or two. But other than that, I don't really see a lot of them. Seems to be a lot of sheep that spawn in this world. And since this is 1.8, maybe I'll make a sheep farm eventually. Right at the moment, we just have chickens, which is okay. And that seems to be about it for the desert. A lot of sheep around. Oh well. Now I guess we can head back to our little hidey hole. And interesting, there's some lava there that could come in handy later. And I'm hoping, I don't remember this river, so I'm thinking maybe home is back this way. I'm hoping so anyway. I also probably need to be a little bit more liberal about placement of those pillars. Maybe we're lost, guys. Yeah, I'm not remembering this direction. Maybe we need to cross the desert there. If we can find that desert well, we're in good shape. But we also have a bed, so I'm not too concerned yet. But I do this quite frequently. I get lost. Deserts are an easy place to get lost in. So we have some care. There's the well. Okay, I see that. Now I'm pretty sure I know where we are, guys. There is some sugar cane over there I'm gonna grab, and then we can head back home. And once we get more settled, I plan on making some auto farms like an automatic sugarcane farm, an automatic cactus farm. The sugarcane farm takes some pistons. The cactus farm, all that takes is a little bit of water. And I believe our village is back this way. It's kind of neat that we discovered a little village, because with a village, we can make an iron golem farm. But the one thing I do want to do with the village is I want to pen a couple of the villagers into their houses so they can't get out. Don't remember coming across those mountains. So maybe this way? I hope. The village should be not far from the edge of the desert. There's some pumpkins. I'll grab a couple of those. And if I can't find my way here momentarily, I'll pause the video until we get back to our base. We have chickens for eggs now, sugarcane, which produces sugar, and now we have pumpkins. So I believe now, well, maybe not now, but very shortly we can start making different kind of food. We can make pumpkin pie. And I'm going to climb up on top of this mountain and see if I can see anything promising. Is there more than one of those desert wells? Well, guys, I'm going to pause it here, and I'll be back momentarily. Alright, guys, and I'm back. I was literally just on the other side of our little hidey hole here, and about 3 or 4 minutes I found my way back. And for right now, like I said, we're going to start building our first little starter house. So I'm gonna make it a halfway decent size, but nothing too big. So bear with me for a second. I have to do a little bit of counting. Okay, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just make a nice little 7 by 7. If I can count right. So, I don't know. I'm not going to make anything too fancy for right now. We'll probably add on to it later. But for right now, it's just going to be something to basically wait the night out in. And probably a bit of it's going to be made out of cobblestone, since that's pretty much our most abundant supply of materials at the moment. But even though it'll basically just be cobblestone and wood, I still like to build things that look nice. And let me know, guys, what kind of builds do you guys like to do for your main houses or base or whatever? Do you like to build underground bases, or do you like to build like modern houses, or what all do you like to do? Do you like to build castles or medieval, or because there's a lot of different things you can build in Minecraft. That's one of the things that I love the most about the game. It is basically the infinite variety that you can achieve. And for right now, this will probably be, this will probably be about good. And I've got some glass and things. And in between episodes, I'll work more on our little starter house here. And we'll do a little bit more of exploring the desert. I'm going to put up more of our, those things there, the trail markers, I call them. And maybe in one of the episodes we'll go off this way, because I haven't really done hardly any exploring other than what we just did together. And I did a very little bit of exploring in the abandoned mineshaft, but I haven't really went all that far. And this seems to be a pretty big continent we're on. At first I thought it was an island, but it doesn't seem to be an island. It seems to be a pretty big continent. So that was kind of a nice surprise for me. It would have been kind of cool to have started on like a survival island and then had to like build bridges and stuff to explore more of the world. But so far I really like this seed, especially with an abandoned mineshaft right at spawn. That was a really great thing to find. And before we leave off today, I'm going to go down into our abandoned mineshaft and show you basically a little bit of what I explored and what I found. And I did manage to find a spawner, which is really cool. However, it's a cave spider spawner, so that's kind of sketchy. But basically, I just explored this way a little bit, and right here was the minecart, right there. So I just grabbed that and hightailed it back home. And I showed you guys what goodies were in that. And I explored down this way a little bit and got to here, explored this a little bit. There seems to be a bunch of mobs right there now. And as you can see, I haven't went this way because it's still all dark. But there's some light here that's probably from a torch or from lava. And not seeing anything right now that makes me want to risk my life for it. So just grab some more of these tracks on our way out. Might go down this way just a little bit, just to see if we can see anything. Not seeing anything too exciting at the moment. And you fall between did not know you could fall between the rails. That is nice to know. There's all kinds of lava all over down here. Which I'll have to make some buckets since we have a lot of iron. I'd really like to find a skeleton spawner somewhere. or even possibly a zombie spawner, because then that way, at least the zombie spawner, you can get them sometimes to drop iron ingots, and sometimes they'll also drop like potatoes and stuff like that. But sometimes they drop some cool stuff. Sometimes they'll drop like swords or shovels, things like that. There's another bone. Some more iron up here. And this abandoned mineshaft actually is pretty close to the surface, which that's always good. That means if you do get lost, you can kind of dig straight up without having to worry about how far you have to dig and things like that. So, and I'm gonna also look for some Endermen, because another thing we're gonna want to do eventually is we're gonna want to look for a stronghold so we can go to the end, kill the Ender Dragon, things like that. And we're gonna head back to the surface. And I forgot to put some fence up here. I've been using fences because I like to be able to look out to see. And down here, I made a little outpost here that goes down all the way to Y level 10, because we need to also find some diamond. And I didn't get a chance to dig too far, but I dug a little ways. This will be a strip mine eventually, but I'll do a lot of the mining down here off camera, so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me do like a half an hour or so of mining, which that does get boring. It gets boring to mine even, so I wouldn't want to have you guys sit through all that. And eventually I'm going to clean up that spider spawner, knock all the cobwebs down, and see if I can't build some kind of a farm for it. So let me know what you guys think of the series so far. And it's nighttime and I forgot to put fence back up here. I've been using fence for that because in hardcore mode, zombies can break through doors, and we don't want that. Need some mutton here. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of the series so far. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate every one of you guys that subscribe and like the videos and comment and things. And we're making pretty good progress. We're up to 15 subscribers. I'd like to make a goal of getting 20 subscribers. So let your friends know and have them come check me out. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.